Hello, everyone. Welcome to the U.S. Immigration News. In 2025, under President Donald Trump, the U.S. immigration system has undergone significant changes, and not for the better. Whether it's green card applications, work permits, or overseas visa stampings, delays are now longer than ever. New policies have introduced complex and challenging procedures for applicants, employers, and legal practitioners alike. Agencies like USCIS, the National Visa Center, NVC, and U.S. embassies worldwide are all struggling under significant backlogs due to policy shifts, increased scrutiny, and operational constraints. As an applicant, it might be very challenging, but let's face it and see how best you can get through this. In this video, we'll take a closer look at these changes and, more importantly, how you can navigate them successfully. We'll discuss how recent policy shifts are affecting applications and explore the solutions available to help you move forward. Whether you're applying for a green card, work permit, or visa, understanding the system and using the right strategies can make all the difference. If you are liking this video, please hit the bell button, subscribe, and like it, so that you may get updates straight to your smartphone. Now let's get into the video. USCIS processing times have seen a notable increase in fiscal year 2025, with average case review periods extending by 15–20% compared to the previous year. While the agency has managed to maintain a relatively quick turnaround for receipt notices, typically processing them within 3 business days for standard cases, it faces growing backlogs for substantive adjudications. This slowdown coincides with the Trump administration's reinstatement of stricter immigration policies, including revised public charge rules and new gender designation requirements on application forms. Although USCIS introduced a grace period for newly updated forms in March 2025 following legal challenges, applicants still face heightened documentation requirements and extended wait times across most categories. Family-based green cards have been particularly hard hit by these delays. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizens, including spouses, parents, and unmarried children under 21, now face processing times ranging from 9.3 to 14.3 months for stateside applications. Those pursuing consular processing abroad must endure even longer waits, with timelines stretching to 14.3 months on average. The situation is even more dire for the F2A category, which includes spouses and children of green card holders. Current visa bulletin dates for this category are stuck at July 2024, with USCIS processing requiring an additional 35 months. This combination creates a total wait time approaching 4 years for some families, a stark illustration of the system's current bottlenecks. Adult children and siblings of U.S. citizens face even more protracted queues. The F1 category for unmarried adult children of citizens is currently processing priority dates from September 2017, while the F4 category for siblings of citizens has backlogs stretching all the way back to March 2008 for most countries. These extended timelines reflect the administration's focus on reducing family-based immigration, which has also led to a 42% increase in requests for evidence, RFEs, compared to 2024, particularly for marriage-based applications. The February 2025 reinstatement of mandatory in-person interviews for all marriage green card applicants has further exacerbated delays, adding an additional 3 to 5 months to processing timelines. Employment-based green cards have not escaped the trend of increasing delays. The March 2025 Visa Bulletin shows minimal progress across employment-based categories, with USCIS now requiring the use of final action dates for all employment-based adjustment of status applications. The EB1 category for individuals with extraordinary abilities remains current for most applicants, with USCIS processing taking about 6.4 months. However, the EB2 category for advanced degree holders faces significant backlogs, with priority dates of June 2020 for China and May 2018 for India. The EB3 category for skilled workers shows similar retrogression, with current priority dates of September 2021 for China and July 2018 for India. While premium processing for I-140 petitions offers a faster 12-day turnaround, the cost has increased by 38% to $2,805, making it a less accessible option for many applicants. Marriage-based green card applications have been subject to particularly stringent reforms in 2025. Financial requirements for sponsors have increased, now mandating demonstration of 150% of federal poverty guidelines, up from 125% in 2024. Medical examinations must now be filed concurrently with I-485 applications, adding another layer of complexity to the process. Vetting procedures have also intensified, with a 100% interview rate for both stateside adjustments and consular processing, expanded social media history reviews, and even verification interviews for wedding attendees in suspect cases. These changes have resulted in stateside marriage-based applicants waiting 14 to 16 months for approval, while those pursuing consular processing through embassies face average wait times of 22 to 24 months. The denial rate for marriage petitions has tripled since 2024, reaching 18%, with RFEs issued in a staggering 63% of cases. The National Visa Center, NVC, and consular processing have seen their own share of delays. The NVC currently takes 8 to 10 months to process documentary qualifications after USCIS approval, a significant increase from previous years. Embassy wait times vary dramatically by location, with some of the busiest posts facing severe backlogs. For example, CR1, IR1. Spousal visas now take 14 months in New Delhi, 18 months in Ciudad Juarez, 12 months in Manila, and 22 months in Lagos. F2A visas face even longer waits, with processing times of 28 months in New Delhi, 32 months in Ciudad Juarez, 24 months in Manila, and 38 months in Lagos. Consular officers have also increased their scrutiny, now requiring 3 years of tax returns from sponsors instead of 1, and conducting mandatory in-person interviews with both spouses, even when processing through embassies. Work visas have not been spared from these systemic delays. H-1B extensions now take 6 to 8 months, up from 2 to 4 months in 2024. L1 transfers for intra-company transferees require 8 to 10 months for new petitions. Perm labor certifications, a crucial step in many employment-based green card processes, now average 489 days for processing. The Department of Labor's prevailing wage determinations, essential for EB2 and EB3 filings, take 6 to 8 months, creating significant bottlenecks in the employment-based immigration system. Premium processing remains unavailable for most employment-based green card applications, further limiting options for expedited processing. The current administration's immigration policies, implemented through executive orders in January 2025, have introduced additional systemic friction. These include mandatory use of the term alien instead of non-citizen in all forms, elimination of gender options beyond male and female, and a 22% reduction in USCIS staffing through attrition since January 2025. Legal challenges to the public charge rule and form changes remain pending, but immediate relief appears unlikely. With the fiscal year 2025 visa cap set at 161,000. Family-sponsored visas down from 226,000 USCIS in 2024. Delays are expected to worsen through the third quarter of 2025. In light of these challenges, immigration practitioners advise applicants to file extensions 180 days before status expiration. Use premium processing where available, despite the increased $2,805 fee. Submit medical exams with initial applications, and prepare for multiple RFEs and interview requests. While USCIS claims to prioritize efficiency and national security, the practical reality shows a system struggling under policy volatility and reduced processing capacity. Applicants should brace for continued delays through at least 2026 as the administration implements its America First immigration reform agenda, creating a landscape of uncertainty and extended wait times across the U.S. immigration system. That's all we have for this bulletin. The U.S. Immigration News Channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas, such as B1 and B2, work visas, such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. Thank you for visiting us today, and we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel for more U.S. immigration update videos.